Red to ground 20559er at Pro Flight with information Papa. Taxi for closed traffic.
Skycatcher 165, number 2, follow traffic left base, runway 16, clear touch and go. Cessna 20559er, renting ground, runway 16, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 16, Alpha 20559er.
Ground 44 perfect, Whiskey at Rainier with Papa for factory departure.
November 30 Echo, where are you going to park? November 30 Echo, right turn at Alpha 4, monitor ground frequency, taxi to parking via Alpha, have a good day. Cessna 444 Victor, Whiskey heading west, renting ground, runway 16, taxi via Alpha, start your taxi now.
16 via Alpha, roll now, 4 Victor Whiskey.
Cessna 4 Victor, Whiskey, you say Factoria?
Hey, firm 4 Victor Whiskey.
Roger. Cessna 8 under 46 Victor, renting tower under left downwind, runway 16.
Is it closed traffic busy today?
I don't know yet. Doesn't look like it. Looks like everybody's coming back.
What does this knob do?
Just the squelch the sensitivity of the mic.
Monitor ground frequency, taxi to parking at via Alpha, have a good day.
Yeah, it seems very handy.
Cessna 9 Sierra Papa, make Lake Young's departure, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Hey, ground 879, thanks for letting me mess up your pattern.
You're welcome, you didn't mess it up. The guy behind you might have not liked it extending that far.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, please, if they ask for the same thing, I do it for them, so I'm sure they'll find.
Awesome, well, you have a good weekend, Jen.
Thanks, you too. Airport 2, as far as I know, you were never on the runway. Thank you. Sorry, I just don't want it to make it sound like you were on the runway and I was letting these planes take off and land the whole time. Yes.
Who is she talking to?
Airport ops. She's running both frequencies right now, both ground and tower.
Okay.
So she broadcasts on both.
Papa traffic about 2.5 southeast of field, entering a left downwind 1700 Cessna. Cessna 46 Victor, traffic just departed 16, they'll be southeastbound on the Lake Young's departure. Cessna 9 Sierra Papa, thanks. Just make sure you pass beyond them for your Lake Young.
Let's check. Is it okay that the altimeter still says -0?
Cessna 46 Victor, traffic has you in
Can we be below sea level?
16 clear to land.
We are above sea level.
Depends on what part of the airfield you're at. 32 feet. The altimeter can have an error of up to 70 feet, plus or minus.
Okay, so it's about 70 feet.
Yeah.
Bravo 3 for takeoff on 16, northbound departure.
Cessna 0291, it's the ground, runway 16 at Bravo 3, taxi via Bravo.
Mixture forage, trim, fuel selector both, brakes hold, throttle. Oil pressure in the green, suction gauge, 145, meter, check, plus, carb heat.
Citation 399 Papa Victor, right tower, correction right ground, standby.
500 drop. 600 increase, okay. Check.
Boeing Tractor 81, proceed across runway 16 at Alpha 7, Bravo 7.
Well, you know that the mags are properly grounded.
Citation 9 Papa Victor, cleared to Lewiston Airport, Renton, 3 departure, then as filed, climb via SID, expect flight level 2705, intercept to departure. Seattle departure control frequency 119.2, squawk 4603.
Good?
Yep.
Citation 399 Papa Victor, cleared to Lewiston, Renton 3 as filed,
Before
climb
takeoff,
via
doors and
SID,
seatbelts, set as secure,
2705,
transponder alt.
119.2 for departure, 4603 on the squawk.
Citation 9 Papa Victor, read back correctly,
Lab
ready
0,
taxi.
time heading.
Next
We're good?
non-passengers will be ready shortly.
Roger.
Do we wait for them?
Flying forklift 81, Roger.
Because last time we didn't wait for them and they went before us.
Yeah, there's no way you can predict that.
Cessna 9 Papa, have a good flight.
Is that from a different flight school?
Yeah, it's from Rainier Flight Services.
Rainier.
Skycatcher 165, number 2, follow traffic left base, runway 16, cleared, touch and go.
So even though we're connected to ground, we can still hear the tower?
Yeah, because she's broadcasting on both frequencies, because she's managing both frequencies right now.
Yeah. We should still switch to
Yep.
tower.
Yes.
What's tower again?
124/7.
Thank you.
Number 2 ready for departure.
Cessna 444, Victor Whiskey, Renton Tower, hold short, runway 16.
Hold short for Victor Whiskey.
Renton Tower 20559er, holding short 16.
Cessna 20559, Renton Tower, hold short, runway 16.
Holding short 16.
And that's from 559er.
559er.
And Tower Cessna 8029.
Should I always end my call with 559er?
Especially when it's about
80291, Renton Tower, hold short.
holding short of the runway.
Level 3,
Yeah, she needs to hear that.
departure.
Because it could have been somebody else. How does she know it was you that read back to her?
Cessna 4, Victor Whiskey, runway 16, I'm sorry, Cessna 20559er, Century number 1, runway 16, clear for takeoff, left close traffic approved, no delays, full length.
20559, clear for takeoff.
Cessna 4, Victor Whiskey, just hold short.
Hold short for Victor Whiskey.
Cessna 8946 Victor, monitor ground frequency, taxi to Frankie Me Alpha, have a good day.
Monitor ground and taxi to Parking Me Alpha. 646 Victor.
What happened there?
You pushed the throttle in too quickly. You flooded the engine. It should take you 2 to 3 seconds for that throttle to go from idle to full.
Alright. When she says, no delay, should I read back? Left close traffic, no delay that time?
No, you don't. You just need to hear that you clear for takeoff 16, but no delay means get going.
Okay.
Red Tower Airport 2, permission to enter safety area at the end of runway at Alpha 1.
Cessna 4530 Echo, Renton ground, runway 16, taxi BL.
Turning
Airport 2,
close.
There's 700 feet.
Yeah.
proceed as requested, just remain off runway.
Roger, Airport 2 proceeding onto safety area off runway.
Cessna 4, Victor Whiskey, traffic on the go on the pattern, make factory departure, runway 16, full length, clear for takeoff.
6 clear for takeoff over.
Are you going to stay on the west side of 405?
Sustain 0291, traffic on the up and also northbound, make Victoria departure runway 16 at Bravo 3, clear for takeoff.
0291, clear for takeoff 16 for Victoria departure.
We need to wait for her clearance, right? No?
You just can't land until you have the clear.
Cessna 559 runway 16, clear touch and go.
That was us. Clear touch and go 16.
Clear touch and go 16.
20509.
Skycatcher 165, number 2, follow traffic approaching base, runway 16, clear touch and go.
Number 2 for clear touch and go 165.
It is still high, low.
Okay.
1, 2.
You're really far away from the runway.
We are, yeah.
Flying 298, renting ground, clear to Grant County Airport. Bellevue 3 departure. Seattle 281 radio, 15 mile fix. Airy J523 to Touche, send us filed.
Good. Altimeter good.
Expect flight level 200, 5 minutes after departure. Seattle departure control frequency 123.9er, squawk 4772.
A bit too high.
Boeing 298, and I just want to clarify, you got Seattle 281 and it's 015 mile fix. Boeing 298, readback correct, contact me on tower frequency when you're ready for your taxi check.
Really?
Roger.
Let's going 30.
Okay.
2, 3.
Cessna 5104 Juliet, renting ground, runway 16, taxi to Alpha.
It is a bit slow.
About 70 right where we man.
Good slope, good slope.
Renton
Speed of descent is good.
Short 16, ready to go to
We made the runway, power all out. Pulling back. Pulling back. Pulling back.
November 4530
Pulling back.
Echo, renting tower, hold short, runway 16.
short 1.
That's
Sideways.
November 291, you get that traffic inside ahead of you.
There you go.
Sorry, I always forgot about that.
Flaps, cart P, then throttle.
November 291, it's ahead and to your left, a mile and a half, northbound 2100.
Let's try to make our pattern smaller this time around.
Thanks. Country 5202 Bravo, renting ground, what was your direction of flight, and did you have the crew native? Skycatcher 02 Bravo, runway 16, taxi to Alpha.
Light rudder.
Sorry, we're starting again already?
No, right rudder.
Oh, right rudder. Sorry, I heard flight pattern.
This is 399 Papa Victor, renting ground, runway 16, taxi to Alpha.
Okay, 700 feet.
Cessna 30 Echo, traffic on the up and in the pattern, make Lake Young's departure, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Clear to depart 16, Lake Young, 453.
Cessna 4 Victor Whiskey, have a good flight.
4 Victor Whiskey.
Cessna 291, have a good flight.
Thanks so much, have a great day.
Thank you. 510 Fort Juliet, Renton Tower, Make Lake Young's departure, runway 16, clear for takeoff, traffic on the go, also northbound.
Clear for takeoff.
I'm sorry, I think I said also northbound, I meant also southeastbound.
That's okay.
Cessna 559er, runway 16, clear, touch and go.
16, clear, touch and go, 559er.
Skycatcher 165, number 2, follow traffic, go ahead,
Too
runway 16, clear, touch and go.
Clear touch and go, traffic light, 5215.
100, 2, 3, not 10 yet, there we go. Oh, what?
It lags a little bit.
No, sorry. Turning base.
And we're at Tower Station 3, 99 Pop Victor will be ready at 16.
Citation 399 Papa Victor, Renton Tower, hold short, runway 16.
Hold short, runway 16, 9 Pop Victor.
Final. If my engine quits right now, what are my chances of survival?
They could survive, you just wouldn't be able to land it on the runway, you land in the water.
Yeah.
So, what is that?
Freezing water.
You don't got that far to swim.
No.
Yeah, you'll probably be hypothermic, but you'll be
Yeah.
fine. So, with that in mind, how can you avoid that?
Flap 30. No, flap 20, I guess. Speed is good. We still got a bit of speed to bleed off, actually. 70 now.
Going tractor 81, Renton, ground, hold short, runway 16 at Bravo 7.
Speed at 70. Way out.
Good.
Flap out, carburet in, full power.
November 30 Echo, have a good flight.
You have a good day, 30 Echo.
Right, yeah, how do we avoid that?
Cessna 4 Juliet, still got the traffic.
I got flight control.
You got control.
Your pattern's too big.
Thanks, have a good flight.
Have a good day.
On every leg of the pattern short of the upwind, because there's nothing you can do about that, you never want to be too far away from the runway, where if the engine fails, you can't land.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate a tighter pattern for you here. There's a couple steps here kind of overlooking.
How do I adjust your comm volume a little bit?
Is it too quiet?
Yeah,
Is that
it's
better?
good. It's better, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, you said you were going to demonstrate.
Okay, there's 700 feet, clear left, keep the climb coming at 85.
Citation 9 at Papa Victor, we're waiting for traffic off of Boeing.
No problem, thank you.
90 degrees off. Keep climbing at 85. Right on the left. Alright, keeping my pattern tight. Hard on the 22, we're at 1,000 feet traffic pattern altitude. So we stop the climb. You have a consistency to go up to 1,200.
Right, yeah.
Alright, so notice how I'm kind of closer to the runway right now.
Right, yes.
Than you normally are. Alright, now as we speed up and level out, we get more induced flow through the prop, so bring that power back a little bit more, keep it at 22.
Right. It reduced the power too late, and when the speed went too high.
Okay, we're about to be a beam the numbers, so I'm going to bring the power back to 1500 RPM. And I'm going to leave it there until we're on final.
81, proceed across 16 at Bravo 7 Alpha.
Hold the altitude just a bit, flaps 10. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and now I let the nose sink. I don't yank back to start climbing. Okay, I just hold it, and as soon as the flaps turn, I start to descend. Looking back at my runway, I lose the engine right now, I know I got it. We're about 45 degrees off of the numbers.
Delta 559er, runway 16, cleared, touch and go.
Clear, touch and go, 162.559. Alright.
Skycatcher 165,
Keeping that nice 500 foot per minute descent.
Cleared, touch and go.
Again, look at how close I am to the runway still. If we lost the engine, we could definitely make it. Flaps 20, 1, 2, 3. I haven't touched my throttle yet. Clear final. And flaps 30, 1, 2, 3. And here I can go ahead and start adjusting my power. Alright, so we're high, we control altitude with throttle.
Yeah.
We're also a bit fast, so we control that with pitch. So I'll pull back just a little bit here. As we slow down, we'll start to sink a little bit more. And we got 5,000 feet of runway. We don't need to put it down on numbers. You don't have to live by the glide slope.
Right.
That's an aid for you. But you notice how my nose is always pointed down? I'm not shallow.
Yeah.
Alright, runway's made, power's coming out, on the center line, pull it off the ground, just right here.
02 Bravo, Renton Tower, hold short, runway 16.
Holding short 16, 02 Bravo.
Wow.
That was pretty damn good. You got flight controls.
That's good. I got control.
Go for it. Another thing to think about when you're flying an airplane is, you notice how I wasn't making big adjustments, big inputs?
Yes.
The less you tell the airplane to do, the smaller inputs you make, the happier it tends to be. The more smooth and just kind of gradual it all feels. If you're doing this, you're going to chase yourself. You're essentially destabilizing the airplane.
Right, yeah.
Skycatcher 165 gone up.
Skycatcher 165, roger.
Power to 22, start leveling off, stop the climb.
Skycatcher 165, your traffic's approaching midfield downwind.
Way up and sky 165.
Skycatcher 165, roger. When able, you can make your crosswind to follow that traffic. I'm going to launch a citation.
We'll go in right now. Let's do 165.
Citation Niner Papa Victor, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
16, clear for takeoff. Niner Papa Victor.
Delta 559er, extend down and I'll call the base.
We'll call it base 559er.
What did you say?
Extend downwind, she'll call our base turn.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a departing jet right now, so she wants to give a little time for the wake turbulence to dissipate.
Right. And what do you read back to her?
I just said you'll call our base turn.
Okay.
Which is implying that we're gonna extend downwind.
Okay.
So once she tells you to go ahead and start turning base, that's when you can start configuring.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
So in this type of situation, yeah, if we lose the engine, kind of screwed. There's nothing you can do about that. But when we're normally flying a pattern, we try to keep it tight.
Right.
Switch 96 Juliet Alpha, Renty ground runway 16, taxi Alpha.
Like if we lost the engine right now, it's either the 405 or the water. I might be inclined to take...
559er base turn approved.
If they're approved, 559er.
Okay. And go and make your power reduction down to 1500.
Citation 9 Papa Victor, contact Seattle.
So you're kind of really nose down. You don't need to be that aggressive. Go for about 500 foot per minute.
Right.
Going tractor 81,
Wings level, keep the descent coming. Alright, look at your runway. Good, you're below 100.
Runway
Flaps
16,
10.
touch and go. If I didn't already say that.
2.
Clear touch and go, 160, 500.
Skycatch 165, number 2, follow traffic turning a 2-mile final, runway 16, clear touch and go.
Number 2, can we amend this to full stop, ma'am?
Skycatch 02, Bravo, no delays, runway 16, clear for takeoff, make factory departure.
We'll make our clear departure, cleared for takeoff, runway 16, 0 to Bravo.
Skycatch 165, number 2, runway 16, clear to land.
Clear to land, number 2.
Alright, you're on glide slope, so just kind of hold it there. Let's get flaps 20 in.
1, 2, 3.
Personnel would like to enter the safety area between the end of the runway and the lake. And could you please turn on the light?
To try and get a little bit more on center line.
And airport 2 or personnel, you can proceed to the safety area. Remain off runway.
Alright, so you're kind of low, right? So we adjust altitude with power. Yep. It's not necessarily that you need to climb so much as just kind of hold on to the altitude you have right now to re-intercept the glide slope.
Yeah.
Alright, now you can go ahead and put flaps 30 in.
1, 2, 3.
Just push more. There you go. Alright, now kind of pitch down a little bit. Yep. 70, this looks good. Nice stabilized descent. Alright, kind of going left of the center line, so watch that. Right. Runway main. Start to put the power out. Yep.
That was a sink.
Yeah. Remember, don't make big inputs. Just kind of be gradual about it. There you go. Let's get on the center line, so steer us toward the center line. Before you go full power, wait till straighten out.
First 13312, rent to ground,
Let's go.
runway 16, taxi to the
Up,
Alpha.
up. Yep.
Why was there a sink, like a sudden sink at the end of the runway?
Well, you just lost, you pulled power out. You might have lost a little bit of wind too, but also making big inputs like that just further exaggerates the problem.
Okay.
Too steep. Good. Keep climbing at 85.
Renton Tower, Cessna Skyhawk, November 20053 is over Kent. Requesting to come in for 3 full stop landings, 053.
Red Tower, could you please turn the lights off?
Go back to 22.
November 20053, Renton Tower, can you tell me where you're at, please? Skycatch 165, monitor ground frequency, taxi to Park Email Alpha, have a good day.
We're going to be Alpha.
They're going to tell us to beat it here for 1 or 2 landings.
Yeah.
Say Merry Christmas because it'll be my last day, but until tomorrow, but I'll say tomorrow.
Okay.
Renton Tower, Cessna 963 Julia Alpha is holding short runway 16, requesting Lincoln.
Alright, beam your numbers, power down to 15.
559 runway 16, clear touch and go.
16, clear touch and go 519er.
Cessna 20053, Renton Tower, can you tell me where
Just
you're at,
hold it.
please?
I'm over Kent.
There's 100, flaps 10.
Just,
As that happens, you can kind of let the nose come down.
053, enter left downwind for runway 16.
Entering one, gonna enter in
this in
runway
one,
for
yep.
16, 053.
Cessna 8946 Victor, Renton Ground, I heard you the first time. Just trying to fix things on the other frequency. Runway 16.
Okay, keep descending, flaps 20.
Flaps 1, 2, 3. Green final.
Renton Tower, Cessna 963 Julia Alpha, holding short runway 16, requesting maintenance departure.
Cessna 963 Juliet Alpha, Renton Tower, hold short.
Alright.
Hold short,
A bit high, a bit fast, so definitely power
Zero
reduction.
Bravo, have a good
And
flight.
if you need to go to idle, that's fine.
And could we request the flight following frequency northwest bound, actually?
And let's go flaps 30.
November 02 Bravo, 123.9er.
Thank you.
Sorry, Renton Tower, you did hear that I was gonna do 3 full stop landings, correct?
November 053, you got the answer correct, because I did hear that.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
It's alright.
Not bad. Whew, not bad. Car beat off. Good, let's go.
Cessna 3 Juliet Alpha, traffic on the go, in the pattern, make like Young's departure, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 16, Julia Alpha.
Cessna 559er, extend up when I'll call the crossman, traffic inbound from the south.
Call that cross waiting 519er.
Cessna 053, runway 16, clear to land.
053 is clear to land. Thank you.
You're welcome. Cessna 559er, traffic entering downwind ahead and to your left.
Traffic inside 500.
Traffic inside 519er.
Cessna 559er, crossman turn approved to follow that traffic number 2, runway 16, clear touch and go.
I will follow that traffic clear, touch and go, 16 number 2, 500.
November 053, are you on a
Yeah, so once he passes us, you can start your turn.
Oh, okay. Is she gonna tell us to turn, or?
No, she already tells us you can turn now.
Okay.
At 946 Victor, ready departure to the south.
Cessna 946 Victor, Renton Tower, make departure, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
16 clear for takeoff, 46.
Very nice, nice pattern. Good altitude, good speed.
Where is the traffic in front of us?
He's kind of like 100 feet low. He's starting to turn now.
Oh, yeah, right there.
So you can still configure when you're beating the numbers, just don't turn your base until he passes you.
Okay. Okay. 100.
Okay.
Flaps. 1, 2, 3.
About that 500 foot per minute descent.
Yeah. Okay. Beamed us.
Renton Tower, Cessna 13312 is holding short of 16 for northeast departure.
That's 13312, Renton Tower, hold short, runway 16.
Okay, flaps 20.
Holding short 16 for Cessna 312.
3.
Renton Tower, Boeing 298 is ready to runway for taxi check.
Three vital.
Don't dive too hard, don't bang too hard.
Flaps 30.
1998, Renton Tower, hold position.
2, 3.
Holding position, Boeing
Okay, let's slow her down.
Cessna 3, Juliet Alpha, have a good flight.
Be prepared to go around. We might be going on. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Oh, this might work out. Cool. Alright, start trying to slow her down a little bit more.
November
all the way out.
053, remain this frequency, runway 16, taxi to Alpha.
Taxiing the Alpha for at A3 for 16. Thank you.
Renton Tower, maintenance. Personnel would like to enter the safety area by foot between
What?
the runway and lake. Interchangeable.
Maintenance personnel.
You could pull back a little bit more, but that's still
approved,
a
remain
nice
on
control touch. Yeah, let's get on that. Yeah, there you go.
Maintenance personnel remaining off runway.
Cessna 312, traffic on the go on the pattern, make factory departure, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 16, Cessna 312.
85, you're at 75.
Cessna 46 Victor, have a good flight.
Renton Tower, please turn on the lights.
Nobody's trying to always asking turning on the lights.
Yeah, it's airport maintenance. They're changing some light
Cessna
bulbs.
559, runway 16, clear, touch and go. In reference to Boeing first flight, what would you like to do?
Clear touch and go 16 after this touch and go, like a northeast departure.
Cessna 559 are approved.
Renton Tower, turn on the lights.
Renton Tower, Cessna 053 is holding short for 16.
What's your altitude?
Renton Tower, airport maintenance. Clear the safety area between the lake and runway.
November 053, runway 16, clear for takeoff, left close traffic.
053 is approved for takeoff on 16, close traffic. Thank you.
Good beam, configure 15. Get 100. 1, 2, 3.
Pull back just a little bit. You gotta look. Whenever you enter your base turn, you tend to kind of go steep on your descent. So, and then when you start leveling out, then you pull up. So,
Right.
yeah, just kind of a funny. Yeah, that looks good. Keep us coming down. Flaps 20.
1, 2, 3.
Good. Keep coming down.
Ready final.
And you can see you're kind of high and fast already, so you can start making a power reduction now.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Adding flaps 30.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, let's start slowing her down.
So, power all the way out.
Okay. Pull back here just a little bit. That'll. can see. I mean, it's deceiving. It seems like you're going to go really long, and then when you really start to slow down, the sync comes in. Don't start pulling back yet. Just let it come down, and now start. And now hold it, hold it, hold it.
Hold it.
Start pulling back.
Pull back. Okay.
There you go.
Left stop. Cover you in. Power.
There's 60.
60.
You have this tendency.
053, runway 16, clear to west.
You have this tendency to hold it even after the nose comes down.
Delta 559, Victoria departure.
Victoria departure, 559.
Delta 053, I have a Boeing first flight ready to go. They need a taxi check and depart to the north. Are you okay with once you land, I get them on the runway? It'll be about 7 minutes.
So you want me to get down on the runway and just hang tough for a minute?
November 053, yeah, I just want to make sure you're okay because I know you're on your solo, so are you okay with holding short while I launch the 37?
As soon as I land, correct?
Of course, I would never launch a 37 into you.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Okay.
Departure. Where do we?
Factoria. So keep climbing. We're going to go up to 2,200 feet.
Okay.
It's kind of a downwind departure. I'll walk you through it.
Delta 69 Sierra Papa rented car. You can either remain outside Cost Delta for a Boeing first flight, or make the Lake Young's arrival and expect to hold over the
downwind. Keep climbing.
We'll hold over the golf course. Sierra Papa.
Delta 9 Sierra Papa, make Lake Young's arrival and report Maplewood Golf Course.
Lake Young's arrival. I'll hold over the golf course. Sierra Papa.
Delta 312, have a good flight.
Thanks. See you later, Cessna 312.
Delta 534 for Kilo, Renton Ground, runway 16, taxi out.
Alright, we're about midfield, so turn to the right about 20 degrees. We're going to head toward the Factoria Mall area. This is the Factoria departure. You climb up, make your normal downwind, but keep climbing, and then essentially turn off at about a 30-degree angle or so. Okay.
Delta 601 uniform, Renton Ground, runway 16, taxi out. Delta 053, can remain this frequency, runway 16.
There's 2,200, let's level out.
Taxi via the Alpha, clear runway 16. Thank you.
Flying 298, taxi on the runway for your taxi check.
Taxi on to the runway, taxi checks 1298.
Central aircraft and tower information, Quebec, current altimeter 3034. Delta 559, have a good flight. Peace out.
What did you say?
Bye.
That's 9 Sierra Papa, right 360s. I'll call you turn inbound to the downwind.
360, 9 Sierra Papa.
Okay, you see that white water tower there?
Yeah.
Go ahead and turn toward it. Once we get past Lake Sammamish, we're going to do some steep turns. We've done steep turns, right?
Yeah.
Normally we turn the landing light off, but it's LED, so it's not going to burn out.
Right.
And we got kind of darker reduced visibility, and no strobes on this airplane, so it'll help increase our visibility.
Squawk code? Do you like dialing a different squawk code when during emergency?
Oh, well, yeah, there's 3 squawk codes for emergencies.
Is that listed here?
I don't know if it's on there.
Squawk 7700?
For general emergency.
For general?
So 7500 is a hijacking, 7600 is lost communication, so if your radio is short out or something, squawk 7600, it lets them know you can't talk on the radio, or 7700, which is general emergency.
Okay.
Military intercept is 7777 as well, so if F-16s show up, or, well, in the case of a Skyhawk, it'll be a helicopter, because F-16s can't fly this slow. If they show up along your wing and they start essentially making hand signals to you, it means you've been intercepted. So they expect you to go to 121.5 on the frequency to talk to them and squawk 7777, which means you are essentially complying with their instructions and know what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the maneuvering speed in this airplane?
What's the what speed?
Maneuvering speed?
Maneuvering speed? I don't know.
So maneuvering speed is VA
112?
at max takeoff.
Max takeoff? 104?
It's most likely about 104. We weigh about 2,000 pounds right now. We don't weigh 2,300 pounds.
Okay.
So that's the max speed you can be at when you're doing maneuvers, essentially, which is why I generally teach 95 to 100 for our maneuvers.
Okay.
So now that we're past Lake Sammamish, let's start slowing down.
Yeah.
And we can get yourself trimmed off.
629 Renton ground cleared to the Grant 1500, a few miles north of downtown Enumclaw, and we're going to be transitioning towards the south of Enumclaw.
Yeah, 2200, yep. So trim off as necessary. You want to be trimmed for straight level flight at about 100 to 95 miles per hour.
St. Manifold 6 Victor 2500, about 7 miles north of downtown Enumclaw, turning northbound back to Renton, southeast back there. Northeast practice area, White Cessna 3526 Juliet, practicing stalls south of Monroe, northeast practice area.
Yeah, about there. About right. Okay. So steep turn, right? 360 degree turn at 45 degrees bank, holding the altitude and the airspeed.
Yep.
When you enter the bank, you'll have to give about 100 RPM increase. Okay? So there's not much to visually reference, but if you can pick something and then look at your heading as well, remember what that number is. And then whenever you're ready, we'll clear the area, make sure there's nobody around. And
Alright,
whenever you're ready.
yeah, do you left or right?
good.
Direction of your choosing.
Okay, turning left.
That was the foundation, that's practice.
A little bit of power. Alright, keep turning. That's 45 right there. A little bit of left pedal, or left rudder, there you go. Yep, good catch. Don't decrease your bank. Good, right about there. Oh, no, not that one.
Yeah, they all look the same.
060 is your heading. And there you go. That was your wake.
Oh, yeah.
So if you hit that, means you did it right.
Okay.
Okay. Now remember, as you pull out of the turn, you're going to need to relieve some of that back pressure because you're just going to keep climbing.
Right.
All right. So let's do one to the right whenever you're ready.
Yep.
A little bit of power.
Southeast Practice Airport, Sheriff Papa is over the north end of Lake Tappan.
A little bit too steep. You're climbing.
Southeast Practice area.
Right there. Good. So if you look outside, you can see the nose is kind of more pointed down.
Yeah.
The 2 might pitch up.
Too much.
Yeah. Get on. Coming up on your heading 060 and roll out.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. Let's try another one.
Okay. Turning left.
Okay. You start at 2,300. A little bit of power. A little bit of left rudder. Keep it coordinated. Good. Turn a little bit steeper. Right about there. There you go. Good. Pull back just a bit. Just a bit. Pull back some more.
Southeast Practice says that
For a second I was looking at the heading. I missed the I missed looking outside.
Yeah, so whenever, one of the purposes of this maneuver is not just for like turn an airplane in a circle at 45 degrees back, but to do it correctly, you have to be scanning both inside and outside.
Right,
You
yeah.
can't fixate on any one thing, otherwise while you're looking at that, something else potentially could be going on.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's do the right one.
Okay.
Southeast Practice area, Skyhawk 342 is at 2,500 directly over the Untitled Airport, and we're transitioning towards the north, 2,500 level.
Okay, not bad.
Right.
Alright, now let's go ahead and try some slow flight.
Okay.
So 2 configurations, clean and landing. We'll do it in clean.
Okay.
So at 2,400 feet, the altitude you're at right now, I want you to slow us down to 65 miles per hour. And hold the altitude and the heading.
And the heading. Yeah.
So don't go below 24 or above it, and hold a 060 heading. Trim is necessary.
Not yet, not yet. Here we go, about 65.
Okay.
Out there.
Yeah, there you go.
60, 65, a bit of power. There we go.
Southeast Practice area.
Yeah, so you got to trim for 65. You're going to need just a skosh more power though, because you're descending a little bit.
Okay.
So the airplanes, remember, we trim for speed, right?
Yeah.
So if I bring the power out, the node's going to come down because it wants 65.
Yes.
So in this case, you trimmed off of the airspeed, but you just needed a little bit more power to stop the descent.
Power off, stall, northeast practice.
Good. Alright, go ahead and turn right to heading 150. Clear on the right.
Clear right.
2,500 over Black Diamond.
No more than 10 degrees bank. That's that first white line on the attitude indicator.
Oh, that's the first line.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit more right rudder. Keep it yourself coordinated. Now, let's go ahead and add flaps 30. Alright, landing configuration. We'll slow to 55 miles per hour. Now, as you add flaps, the nose is going to come up. You're going to push forward to stop it from gaining all that altitude.
30.
30, let's slow to 55. Looks like you're already there. Holding altitude. Nice.
2 to 3 miles.
Go ahead and turn right, 270.
And we're transitioning towards the south.
Configure it, actually.
Okay. Descending a little bit.
Okay, adding a bit of power. Turning right to 270.
Okay. A little more right rudder.
Still descending a little bit, adding a bit of power.
Yep, you're ascending and you're slowing down.
Yeah.
Southeast Factory 44 Virtue with heat us over.
We're at 270.
North engine. Northeast Factory 4.
Okay, reload. We're at 60, 55, 60. Stop there.
Alright, go and recover. Hold the altitude at 2200. Full power, clean out.
Practice
Clean out, okay.
Yeah, full power, push forward. Keep the altitude. Copy it off. Flaps up incrementally.
Flaps up, 2, 3.
Southeast Factory Bush Terra Papa is 1,800 northbound, just over Kent.
1, 2, 3.
Southeast Factory Sky 342 is 2,000.
Okay, and you can adjust the trim as necessary if you already have it. Okay, nice. Alright, let's turn back toward Renton.
Which way is right then? That way? Look at my custom GPS. This is my first time using this. The rest of the times I just left them there and I have the flight track, so I know my route and height.
Well, one of the things we have to go over in the ground stuff is charts and all of that.
Yeah.
Probably next flight we'll go to Boeing Field because you need to know how to transition over to Boeing Field.
Yeah.
In the event that when you're on your solo, the only gets shut down. So. Alright, so we're going into Renton. What do you need to do?
Call the tower.
Yep.
That's the.
When you pull out the checklist, see what the descent and before landing checklist says. Now let's get there.
Descent, mixture, forward, power, cruise, climb.
Okay.
ATIS, obtain ATIS.
Bravo 5 and Bravo 6. The NDB is digging for the area, and if you depart runway 34, check FTC NOTAM 7/1420 for changes in the takeoff minimums and optional departure procedures. Advise you have Quebec. Good morning, Renton Tower Information, Quebec, 1853 observation, wind 120 at 5, visibility 10, view 12,000, temperature 62.4, altimeter 3034. Visual approach runway 16 in use. NOTAMs, numerous cranes north and east of the airport. Check your NOTAM closer for locations and heights. Use caution for a metal plate on taxiway Bravo between taxiways Bravo 5 and Bravo 6. The NDB is dig commission no longer available. Check your local NOTAMs for unlit towers around the area, and if you depart runway 34, check FTC NOTAM 7/1420 for changes in the takeoff minimums and optional departure procedures. Advise you have Quebec.
Advise you have what?
Quebec.
Quebec.
Good morning, Renton Tower Information, Quebec, 1853 observation, wind 120 at 5, visibility 10, view 12,000, temperature 62.4, altimeter 3034. Approach runway 16 in use. NOTAMs, numerous cranes north and east of the airport. Check your NOTAM closer for locations and heights.
Okay, let's descend down to 2,500. What's over Lake Sammamish? Contact Renton Tower, Tom Cessna 20559ers over Lake Sammamish with Quebec. Request full stop.
053, maintenance frequency runway 16, taxi via Alpha.
Deviate Alpha, clear the runway.
What's the 46 picture? Do you have that traffic in still? You? Once uniform traffic up ahead is in the pattern, make your factory departure outside of them, please. Runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Factory departure approved, and we'll maintain, we'll stay outside of them. Clear for takeoff runway 16, 602, 12.
Is this the lake? Lake Sammamish. Lake Sammamish.
Renton Tower Cessna 20559 over Lake Sammamish with information, Quebec, inbound, full stop.
This is a 20559 Renton Tower, make East Channel arrival.
East Channel arrival, 559.
Good. You'll know where the East Channel arrival is.
Is that the one, the channel over there?
Go to the East Channel Bridge, the 405, 28 change, and then follow it in.
Victor, number 2, clear.
So start working your way down to 1,500 feet. You want to cross the bridge at about 1,500.
Cessna November 20053 is holding short for 16, wishing departure on runway 16 to the south.
Number 20053 Renton Tower, traffic turning base, no delays, runway 16, clear for takeoff. Traffic on the go will be a downward departure to the north. Number 053, if you're going to roll, I need you rolling now, sir. Clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 053, to the south.
Number 963 Juliet Alpha, one more departure ahead of your arrival, Cessna rolling onto the runway.
Roger, Juliet Alpha.
Number 9 Sierra Papa, number 3, follow the second Cessna approaching the base turn, also in the pattern, runway 16, clear, touch and go.
Turn a little bit more toward the bridge.
Touch and go, following the...
That's the bridge?
Yeah.
Number 20559, stay altitude.
And we're at 1,900 descending.
Just a 559er, thank you, ident, and it almost looks like your transponder's intermittent at best.
559 ident.
Tower Boeing 679, taxi with Quebec.
Boeing 679, Renton ground, pressure Renton Tower, hold position.
Hold position for it, 679.
November 20559er, okay, I got traffic ahead of you doing the same thing, I'm not sure what they're doing. Traffic ahead and to your left slightly, about a mile, do you have them in sight?
Look at that traffic, 559er.
Just a 559er, are you at the bridge or are you still north of the Factory Mall?
North of Factory Mall.
Just a 559er, your transponder is showing flight level 280, so I need you to reset and then turn it back to altitude for me, please.
I will come down from 28,000 feet.
That'd be great. Number 053, just make a straight out departure, stay east of Highway 167 to head down south on that, keep you out of Boyne's airspace.
Sir, staying east of 167 for south departure. Thank you, sir.
Okay, follow on that.
Tower, Army Copter 08883 is approximately 6 miles to the southeast at 1,500. It's like a low approach.
Number 08883, Renton Tower.
So the traffic that you mentioned was us then?
And what do you want to do after that? Confirm you have Quebec.
We do have information, Quebec. We'll take slow approach for 16. We'd like to continue north after that, around Boeing Field, past the Space Needle, continue around to the west.
Helicopter 883, we can work that out. Continue northbound, give me a heading of about 350. That'll put you over the golf course for a 45-degree entry from the southeast.
I said 350 for Army Copter 883.
Army Copter 883, yeah, that's just a suggested heading. That'll keep you east of my corridor to the south. November 9er, 63 Juliet Alpha, report midfield downwind for spacing, please.
We'll report midfield downwind for Juliet Alpha.
Number 053, no other traffic observed between you and the Auburn Airport. Have a great day, good job.
Thank you, sir.
So how to fly and turn around Space Needle?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah? Is there
It was so busy, I want you to go to the southwest
special
one.
clearance for doing
Go to the
that?
northwest one on Alpha.
Again.
Was there a special clearance for doing that?
No, you just need permission from Boeing Field Tower as you're in their airspace, but yeah.
So once uniform traffic off your left in the east channel shouldn't be a factor, Skyhawk.
What's your uniform? We have that traffic in sight now well below us. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Number 8946 Victor, continue on the upwind. I will call your crosswind turn.
Delta Victor.
Do we get clearance for the landing?
Not yet.
559er, number 1 to the runway 16, clear to land.
Clear to that 559er.
Just a 559er, I have personnel at the, it looks like they've left. No, they're right at the shoreline in between the runway and the lake. They're doing some maintenance on some lights.
Roger, 559er.
Roger 559er.
Number 3 Juliet Alpha, number 2, follow a full stop Cessna at the south end of Mercer Island, runway 16, cleared touch and go.
Roger that, we'll follow the traffic through Juliet Alpha. Clear touch and go.
800?
1116, everyone have a good day. Just the 1 uniform, copy.
There's no 1-2 uniform. Go ahead and repeat, sorry.
Just the 1 uniform, no traffic observed between you and Kirkland or Redmond. See ya.
Great, thanks. Bye.
Number 3 Juliet Alpha, your traffic, 1 mile final.
Less than 100? 1, 2,
Number 9 Sheriff Alpha, continue on the upwind. Follow the Cessna ahead of you on the upwind. They're extending for me.
Extending up with 9 Sheriff Alpha.
Army Helicopter 083, you can turn inbound to the downwind now. Report
1,
midfield downwind.
2, 3.
883 is turning inbound for the downwind.
Number 883, thanks. Then plan a left downwind departure. I'll coordinate with Boeing to get you up the west channel, but I need you to do a left downwind departure.
Understand, left downwind departure for 883.
Thank you, November 46 Victor. Crosswind approved. Follow a Chinook helicopter midfield downwind. There'll be a low approach. Report midfield downwind for spacing.
46 Victor will do, and there'll be a full stop.
Just the 46 Victor, thank you. Just the 46 Victor, you might want to give yourself a little bit of space on the weight turbulence on the Chinook. He's about to turn midfield downwind directly from the east.
Yeah, we'll go 46 Victor.
Number 9 Sheriff Alpha, follow the Cessna ahead of you in the crosswind turn.
Following the Cessna 9 Sheriff Alpha.
Number 3 Juliet Alpha, have you turned base, sir?
Turning base to Juliet Alpha.
Number 3 Juliet Alpha, thank you. Don't square it off. Come directly to the runway. I got traffic behind you.
Go down to the channel. Juliet Alpha, turning midfield downwind.
Helicopter 883, thank you. Continue on the downwind. I'll call your base turn.
Continue on downwind.
Winton Tower, Skyhawk 97, Papa Delta, holding short of runway 16.
Hold back.
Sky 97 Papa Delta, Winton Tower, hold short of the runway.
Hold short.
What's the runway?
We'll get off at Alpha 4.
4.
Just the 559, a right turn here at Alpha 4, taxi to parking via Alpha, monitor ground point 6. Have a good day.
Right at Alpha 4, taxi to Parkway via Alpha, monitor ground, good day.
Sky 97 Papa Delta, no delays, traffic turning base to final at the south end of Mercer Island, make factory departure, runway 16, clear for takeoff. No delays.
Clear for takeoff, runway 16, no delay, 7 Papa Delta.
Number 3 Juliet Alpha, 1 departure ahead of your arrival of Skyhawk, runway 16, cleared touch and go. Number 3 Juliet Alpha, did you copy, sir?
Please repeat for 3 Juliet Alpha.
After landing monitor ground
Number 3 Juliet Alpha, 1 departure ahead of your arrival, runway 16.
121.6.
Helicopter 883, base turn approved.
After landing.
Cessna 46 Victor, I want you to make a right 360 and roll in behind the traffic behind you on the downwind. I want you to roll in behind them for spacing on this Chinook. Number 9 is your bomb, the traffic directly ahead of you is going to do a right 360 and roll in behind you. Number 9 is Sierra Papa, the traffic ahead of you is going to do a right 360 and roll in behind you. Cessna 444 Victor Whiskey Renton Tower, stay outside of the Delta for a minute. Cessna 46 Victor, as you make that 360, you're going to roll in behind the Cessna behind you on the downwind. Have you started your 360? Cessna 7 Papa Delta, continue on the upwind. I will call your crosswind turn for your factory departure.
Oh, there's a truck there.
It's okay.
Runway 16, cleared low approach traffic. Just touching down as a touch and go. There'll be close traffic. Cessna 9 Sierra Papa, traffic is the Chinook on final at the south end of Mercer Island. You have them in sight. Say type landing.
Just stop
And
here.
type landing.
Yeah, you can stop right
Cessna
here.
9 Sierra Papa, caution wait turbulence on the